welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium. This is in our flower series for Mother's Day, and today we're looking at this. This is like an idea of a beautiful flowery meadow. To start this project, I cut strips of glass like this on scrap, and I've laid them out in the lattice work, and I've added some of our green, fresh green confetti on top. And I'm just going to finally add a few of our mandalas around. These are some of the more scrap ones that weren't cut quite so well, and putting those on as well. And then I'm going to full fuse this because I want holes in the bottom piece. I want it to feel quite organic. So we're going to get this on and then see how it is once it's all full fused together. So here this is out of the kiln. God, we've got crazy devet on here. I don't know if you can see it. It's almost like it's the metallic jade one where it goes a bit metallic, but it's just really horrible. It's going to be fine. We'll just make sure we strategically place something over that. So now we're going to put flowers. Now the flowers I'm using, if they're already slumped, I will put them in place, but then I will remove them when we actually go to tack fuse everything else on, because otherwise they will unslump. So I'm going to sort of have a little play around with I want to put some stringers running this way that will be tack fused up to the flowers on this, because I quite like the idea of having the horizontal with the vertical, and even kind of putting some kind of like so. So I'm going to place these out and work out where everything is going to go. I also might use some fibre paper underneath some that aren't slumped to slump them in situ while we're tack fusing them. So here it is all decorated. You can see I've kind of put stringers to the flowers to give this feeling of lengthways as well as widthways. So now before it goes into the kiln, of course, I'm going to take the ones off that are already slumped. You can see there's a couple that we put fibre paper on under, because we're going to slump them and tack fuse them together. I'm also actually going to take the roses off because they're going to be quite easy to glue on, and they're quite thick, and are going to make the project very, very thick for annealing. It's still going to be quite a kind of big anneal, but I'm hoping the rest of this will be fine. I'm going to take that and these 3 leaves off as well. Everything else should tack fuse on really nicely and should be really good. So here it is out of the kiln. I think it's worked really well. This really lovely kind of shape on these flowers that we've put the fibre paper under now. And once the fibre paper comes out, I don't want to do this too much, guys, because this does create dust. You should always, when dealing with any fired fibre paper, you should be wearing a mask. But this is actually pulling out really easily, and I'm not putting any serious dust into the air. I think I'm going to leave that one without putting my mask on. It just gives this really nice sort of feeling, and they're nicely tack fused on now. So we're going to clean up the fibre paper, glue these ones on, look at the old video as to where they were supposed to go, and then the piece will be ready. So here it is, all nicely finished. I'm very pleased that I didn't tack fuse these on, because they do soften and you do lose definition. All in all, I just think it's such a joyful, fun piece. Great one for Mother's Day if you want to give someone an eternal field of flowers. It'd be really nice in a box frame. You need quite a deep box frame, but on a wall I think it would work really well. I hope you've really enjoyed this one. It gives you another idea of what to do with these flowers, and if you've liked this video, please subscribe.